Hello, Fortville friends. How are you today? I hope that you and your family had a fantastic weekend. I know that we did at the Fletcher household, and it almost feels like a Wednesday in a way today, simply because we only have 3 days left in our school week. Hopefully you got it on your calendar that the kids do not come to school Thursday and Friday, as we will have our parent-teacher conferences on those 2 days. Look sometime Wednesday for me to send out a link to you that'll be unique to us to have our virtual conference. I haven't created those yet, but once I do, I'll email that link out to you. Actually, I think when I create it, it sends it directly to you. And we'll meet 10, 15 minutes, catch up on how things are going in the classroom, address anything that you guys might have questions about or whatever. So I'm very much looking forward to that. I absolutely love conference time. I'll be honest, I love it better when we're in person, but obviously with the protocols to keep people healthy, we're doing just that. So something else that's come about, we will be sending home an envelope. Looks like this. I think it goes home today. And what that is going to be is something I need you to put in a very safe location. We decided a year or two ago, I think even before COVID, that we were going to be a district where we no longer have snow days. So on a day that we might not have a school day, whether it be for whatever inclement weather might cause us to not have school, the kids will be required to do some schoolwork, and that schoolwork will be in these envelopes. Our district coaches at the different grade levels put these together for us to send home. And because we don't take our Chromebooks back and forth at this time, the work that the kids will be doing will be in this packet. And it's not going to be anything new, things that they haven't seen. It'll all be a review of activities that we've already done. So what will happen is there's going to be the first 2 emergencies days in the envelope. If you could just find a safe spot to put these, I know for my kiddos that are in second, first grade, we're just going to, put them in their activity cabinet where we do a lot of different things, and we're just going to, keep them there. So that way on the idea that we might have an emergency day, we'll pull those out on those emergency days and we'll do the work. But until if we don't have any emergency days, you'll never need those packages, those pamphlets, and there'll obviously be more information to come. But I just didn't want you to be surprised when you get your envelope and you're like, what is this? Okay. And I'll talk to the kids about it today. They don't even know it. I literally just received them in the last 10 minutes while they're at music. So I'll talk to the kids about it today as well. Tomorrow we will have our chapter 4 math test. We're going to do the study guide and do some review with that today. If you would do me a favor and sign the top of it, it just lets me know you've seen the study guide and you're aware that we have a test tomorrow. The more I get families involved, it seems the more success our kids have. So I think based on the work we did last week, the assessment that we took on, the Check My Progress that we took on Friday, the kids did fantastic. I was so pleased with the class as a whole. And then next week, we will start our next unit of multiplication, which will be, instead of multiple digits by 1, we'll do multiple digits by 2 digits. That one's a little bit more difficult for the kids, but not too much. The best part about all of this, the reason why the kids are doing so well right now, is because they've been working so hard on their math facts. And when they don't have to sit there and think about, oh, goodness, what's 7 times 6? Oh, goodness, I don't know. I better look it up. When they know that answer is 42, they can just keep rolling and they get their problems done real easily. Fewer simple mistakes that they're making. So I'm really excited to see how hard they've been working. I'm excited to see this next test. I think they're going to do fantastic on it. In reading and writing, we've been working on tall tales in this unit. I think we just did lesson 7 of 18. And at the end of this unit for their performance-based assessment, they will actually create a tall tale. So they've been learning about folk tales, tall tales, legends. We've been having a lot of fun with it, and ask them about it. They've learned some good things. They can tell you, for the most part, the 4 things that they need to do for their next PBA, which won't be for, I don't know, week and a half, 2 weeks. But ask them, hey, what do you got to do for your upcoming PBA? We talk about it each day so that they can start getting a mental picture of what it's going to look like for them. So ask them. It's pretty interesting. Another thing that we're working on right now, it's more of in their free time. We're pulling some of it in during writing time. But one thing I've done most of my teaching career is I let the kids create their own superhero. And they have a blast with it. And I'll let them tell you how their superhero stories are coming and what they have created in a sense of what does their character look like, what superpowers do they have. This first story, the only criteria that I put forward is it had to involve something to do with Halloween. Kids have had some great ideas. They begged me to write, and for fourth grade, that's awesome because kids don't like to write a lot in fourth grade, so it's always fun. One other kind of writing that we do every Monday morning when they come in, matter of fact, it's on the board over here, somewhere about right there. We come in on the first day of the week, and they write me 2 paragraphs about what their weekend is like. And that's going to be turned into a document that's going to go into our end of the year yearbook. And the purpose of it, their why, we create this yearbook not for something to have for today, but more or less to have something in 25, 30 years to look back and reflect on. I would love, the reason I started doing this is I would love to know what I did on the weekends when I was their age, when I was 9 and 10 years old. What did I do? I couldn't tell you. I got an idea what I may have done, but I don't know for sure. I don't know who I hung out with. I don't know where I did it. I don't know, the simple things of life. I would love to be able to go back and do that. So what I ask the kids to do every Monday when they come in before we start school is to give me 2 paragraphs about their weekend. It's a weekend update. And, some kids like to do them over the weekend. They log into their account and they type them up over the weekend as they're doing them. Some kids, just do it when they get here to school. Either way is fine. But it's fun. You could ask your kids about their weekend updates as well, because you'll get to read them all at the end. We'll print them all off and they'll be in their yearbook. So looking forward to that. A couple other just household things, housekeeping items, water bottles. I love the fact that everybody's bringing water bottles. Where we don't have full access to the fountains and water bottles and that we can normally get out of the cooler. So if your kiddo likes to drink that water all day long, have them bring a water bottle. Bring 2 water bottles. I don't care. Normally they're wanting to fill them up in the afternoon. Shoot, I've been sending my son, who drinks a ton of water, I've been sending 2 big water bottles. Some days he finishes them, some days he doesn't. So I appreciate you guys doing that. And last but not least, we do have our party on Wednesday. I think it's from 11:50 to 12:50 on our early release day. I want to thank the parents who've signed up to help. I think we can only have 5 adults in the building, so I think we've got our 5. I know a bunch of you signed up to just help send things in or whatever. Thank you. Thanks to the parents who've been helping with that. The kids are going to love it. It's going to be fun. Just a little bit different, obviously, since we can only have 5 adults, but appreciate it. The kids can have costumes that day. I think the only criteria is they can't have masks on. Nothing super scary, I guess. No weapons of any kind. I'm trying to think of just the standard things. If you don't want your kid to wear it to school or they don't want to wear it to school, I will give them time to change. If they want to wear it at school all day, I don't care, as long as it's not a distraction for them. Obviously, if we start at 11:50, so that would be an hour from now, hour and a half. They can wear it at school in the morning. I don't have a problem. There will be 1 recess involved in it. If it's something that might interfere with their recess, they can just get dressed later. I have no problem with that. That's all I have. I thought there was one more thing, but I guess not. I want to thank you guys for watching the weekly newsletters. If you ever have any questions, obviously shoot me an email, let me know. But things have been going fantastic in the classroom. Your kids are destroying it. They are doing fantastic on their facts. They're getting their behavior sheets turned in and signed. Their attitudes have been great. It's been a fantastic school year. We were just talking about it. We've already, we're 10, 11. Sorry, my watch is talking to me. But they're doing absolutely awesome. 10 weeks in, 11 weeks in. The kids have great attitudes. They're having a good time. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and we'll talk to you again very soon. See you guys.